So let's talk briefly about this issue regarding what people are calling street harassment. So bottom line, I'm going to give you two little examples and explain to you what I think, what my perspective is on it. In one situation, I was approaching a bar with a friend of mine, and she and I were walking into the bar, and there were two men and two women that were sitting outside or standing outside of the bar talking. And one of the men turned to me and said, "Oh man, that is a really nice outfit. You looking nice tonight." And I said, "Well, thank you. That's what's up." And we kept on walking. He never said another thing to me. That was the end of the conversation. A year before that, at a different location, a man walked by, literally smacked me on my ass, and then had the nerve to look at me crazy when I had a problem with it. Now, let's look at both of these situations. These are obviously on two very opposite extremes of the scenario of male-female interaction on the street. On one hand, the first man that I'm speaking of was very respectful, and he was simply complimenting me. Whereas on the other end of the spectrum, you had a man here who was very obviously harassing, right? Now, what is the difference between these two men? Well, it was the male's personal decision of how he was going to interact and his perspective and how he was taught to be a man. On top of the fact that the man that smacked me on my ass was also very, very drunk and intoxicated. So what I'm saying to both men and women is that we definitely do have situations that are considered street harassment and should be treated as such. And on the other side of it, we've got people that are simply complimenting. So every situation, every interaction, whether it is male-female, man-to-man talking, woman-to-woman talking, you have to judge it based on that perspective. So when a woman says that on occasion she feels like she's being harassed, if that man is harassing, then that needs to be checked and called out for what it is. However, ladies, you do know that there are women out there who would have responded to the man who gave me a compliment as though he was harassing her. And that's where we have an issue in the reverse direction. So respond in kind to what is being given to you, ladies and gentlemen. And please, fellas, stop saying that street harassment doesn't happen, because you know that it does. You've at least witnessed somebody who has done this to someone. Peace.